Um, I'm curious. Oh, okay. Steven's still here. I thought he got kicked right away. I was gonna say, what happened? He got kicked already?
Not yet.
Good to see you, Steven. How are you today?
Are you hoping for that? I'm doing well. I'm great. What a beautiful day, and love is available, brother. Love is available. Hello,
Hey,
Doc. Hello.
welcome, Duck. How are you, brother? We'll swing back to you, Dennis, in just a moment. Welcome, Duck.
Hey, hey, thanks, Jack. I'm doing good, man.
Uh,
Hello, Doc.
Dennis, please, were you
Hey,
going?
Steven.
Did you have more, or the observation was it?
No, just what we talked about before, but I don't want to take over the panel or misdirect anybody.
You know what? Yeah, I respect that, and let's honor that direction. No reason to go where we don't have to. Because if we can really focus on forward and focus on growth and focus on, yeah, growing wisdom together, everything else from the past, it'll work itself out. It always does.
Yes. Yes. Trust in God. I saw the end of the show yesterday with Denizen. He seems to be going through some existential crisis, and he's talking about having rage. And are you doing okay, Denizen? I just want to make sure you're fine.
Yeah, no, I don't have existential crisis, brother. I'm an existentialist. uh,
Oh, okay.
I
But
don't. I haven't really experienced any rage in many years either.
Oh,
you mentioned it yesterday.
that's okay.
Uh,
You
I'm
just
It's all
sure I
right.
can't.
did.
You forgot. It's okay.
I
It's
don't think I did.
115 there
That's
yesterday, you
okay.
said? It's too hot to go outdoors. I pay
Yeah,
attention to everything you guys say, everything you say.
Well, I know you do, Stephen, but the thing is what I've
I
witnessed
do.
you do is you take some of the information out of context and then you tell yourself another stories based on
No,
what
I'm
you
not telling
think.
stories. I'm trying to help the
No,
and
guy.
and
no,
rage is very specific too. I don't think I've experienced any out of control anger in a long time. Righteous indignation, I think I might have mentioned.
You mentioned anger, but I'll clip it and put it together in a
you know
video.
what? It could have
Yes,
been
anger,
right.
100%.
It could have been righteous anger because
I'm
we
not
were
trying to be
talking about those.
pedantic. I'm just saying rage
Right.
is
I'm right on target. My memory's perfect. Hello,
rage is
Duck. How are you
something
doing?
else.
Hey, Stephen,
I'm doing good.
Hey, Jack.
why don't you check yourself? You're already pushing in the wrong direction. Okay.
How so? What am I doing wrong?
You're stepping forward when you should be settling in, maybe being more respectful instead of the
I'm
old
being
pattern.
respectful. I'm caring for these beings here.
Stephen, I'm asking you to look at your behavior this specific way for a reason. I don't need you to argue with me. Please consider what I'm saying. If you don't
Duly
understand,
noted.
if you
Duly
don't
noted.
understand, okay. So I'll take that as though you do understand me this time. Hopefully.
I do. I
Okay.
do.
Well, you said that before. And here, you know what? Brother, you are welcome online or off. We can address whatever you like. And as a matter of fact, feel free to hit me up afterwards in whatever way. Um,
Steven, what would you say is your greatest accomplishment?
Good question. I'm curious, actually. I am
Look,
curious. Sorry
I'm
to
glad you're
interrupt.
making it about me again. I would say my greatest accomplishment is being me, being the Raven King. It's a great accomplishment. No matter what faces Jack makes that seem to be rude in response, it's a great accomplishment to be me, to be my own being. That's what I would
It
say.
does
Can I
does seem
can
like
I
a yeah. Go ahead.
Feel free to be rude.
I want to ask about this. Stephen, I'm not being rude. I mean, Denizen remind me with the question. I genuinely am curious about you. You play such a character. It's
You
hard
know
to know
nothing about me.
what
That
is
is
true.
true. That is
Right.
true.
Right. So
I was hoping
why is
for
that?
something.
Please, Emerson, please.
It did seem like a bit of a dodge to Jack's forward response. But I was wondering if you could give me something a little more specific because I would
I'm
like to
not dodging.
celebrate your accomplishments.
Thank you for celebrating me today, yet again. Every time I'm here, I feel like I'm being celebrated.
Can I better understand what you mean by your accomplishment is you? What does that accomplish?
I am my own being. I'm not swayed by the world. I'm not under your influence. I'm not controlled by you. I'm not a slave like most people. I'm a
But
If
what
that's
do you,
sovereign
true, that
being,
is
if you
quite
let
an
me finish.
accomplishment.
I'm a sovereign
well,
being, and most of you seem like peasant
no,
slaves to me. Yes, you do.
right. But see, you think your
Right.
opinion is right, and you're
Not an
quite
opinion.
Stephen, you exaggerate and you generalize quite often. In your exaggerations and your generalizations, you are actually quite inaccurate.
I answered his question directly. I didn't dodge.
And I'm trying to understand what you think you're accomplishing by looking out for only you. What are you adding to the world that the world might
I'm looking out for
appreciate?
more than me. Come on, that's
How?
false.
Please help
Maybe I
me.
can help us
That's false.
not get
Please.
too bogged down in the details. Let me
Thank you.
say, what would you consider your top three accomplishments?
That's such a tough question to narrow it down to only three because there's so many.
How
There's so
about
many
five?
remarkable. There's so many remarkable accomplishments. Well, we could talk about this all day. If you want to stay on this topic, sure. Let's see. I taught myself how to program computers as a child. That's
Nice.
an accomplishment.
Yeah,
That's
let's
one
talk about that
accomplishment.
right there. That's already
Can
pretty
you let me
amazing.
finish? Or okay, well, if you want to interrupt,
Yeah, if you don't mind,
go ahead.
how old were
Go
you?
ahead. I think I was around 10 or 11. I taught
And
myself
like a lot of
BASIC on a
different
VIC-20.
languages or basic?
No,
Any
well, if you could let me finish, yeah, a Commodore VIC-20 BASIC was the first language I taught myself on computers. I also know assembly language. Do you want
nice.
to talk
And
computers,
this
or do you want to hear the both
no, no
some of my other accomplishments? Or
uh
you asked me for
well,
5. We can go on with this
yeah,
though
it
if
was
you want.
I was
Sure.
only hoping for one. If you want to give the other four, that's fine with me. I'm listening.
Well, you asked for 5. You did ask for 5. I programmed a text adventure game in BASIC on a VIC-20 when I was a child that my cousins enjoyed playing. It was kind of like one of those choose your own adventure books, except it was on a computer. What else have I achieved? I published my writing, poetry. I've sold artwork around the world in various countries, even in Africa, into darkies in Africa and Asia and Europe. My artwork has been sold around this realm. So that's 3, I think. What else have I done? I made an esoterica series of videos, a model for reality that explains reality. I've become known on YouTube by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. And I try to be kind and I give to charity. I give a lot of money to charity. I give to pissants and peasants and paupers and the unfortunate, the less fortunate, the marginalized, sometimes Negroes and children. And I also give to animal shelters and food banks. I give money. I try to help out people on YouTube when they come to me in need. That I help the needy, not the greedy. Uh, I don't want to boast too much, but I think that's at least 5. I could go on if you want me to go on, Denizen. Is that enough, or are you satisfied with that, or do you need more?
I was
Oh, I
satisfied
sing. I
with
write music as well. I write lyrics and I sing and I make music. That's another thing I do. It's another achievement. I taught myself how to make songs, write songs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um, Here, please put a pin on this if we can, because I want to double check. I'm going to check in with you. You tell me, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, buddy?
Should I drop it down to you and I, or what's going on?
I've never seen this
You
guy
don't have to.
before.
Just honestly, I mean, I'm open. This community can help me. I know it can.
Okay.
Do you need help, brother?
Yeah.
Sit
Yeah.
back, Stephen, please. Thank
No,
you.
Steven's fine. Steven, I get his humor, man. He don't bother me. He don't hurt
All
my
right.
feelings ever, dude. Steven's actually got a good heart, bro. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I
Well,
believe it.
please, you mentioned earlier that you were looking for some community. It sounds
Yeah.
like you could use some support. What can we work on, brother?
Well, man, Jack, you're almost the first person I thought of when this whole thing happened. My daughter's 21. She decided she wanted to leave. She's decided she wants to block the family, have no contact. Say, I'm in your boat now. I get a pounding on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's falsified some statement to the police saying she's being held against her will and abused in the home, right? So that automatically they're on her side. They don't even know anything about my side or anything. I get woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning wondering what the hell is going on. And so she looked at me. They said some story. I said, that's fine. If she wants to leave and go with her friends, I can't stop her. She's old enough, right? Well, I'm leaving. I'm going with my cousin's friends, and I'm just going to go stay with them. Okay. Come to find out, her cousin doesn't know anything about. Nobody knows these people that she left with. The cops recommended to the people that they put on masks. They tied fucking bandanas around their face, pull up in front of my house, are loading my daughter's stuff into their van. I'm like looking at them like I don't recognize them. I'm like, who are these people? I don't know how she met these fucking people, right? Whatever. She's an adult. I understand. I looked in the window. My dog's in the van. So she's taking our family dog too. And I'm like, and I told the officer, I said, my dog's in this van. Sir, step back, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait, I got documentation. I chipped my dog. So now the cops just assisted in the kidnapping of my family dog at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. It's on their body cam of them doing it. What America am I living in, Jack? What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Let's sit together just a minute, okay? You got a lot going on, brother.
I know.
Okay? But let's bring our hearts and our minds together in the present, right? Things are the way they are. They happened. You got a lot of unanswered questions right now, and that can be a burden on you, okay? But I want you to set it aside for a little bit.
I'm doing my best, Jack. I was caught off guard with this, Jack.
I
I would
can
understand why she was showing signs that, she would. I thought I had good communication with my daughter. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's okay. Please. You're being tested. As a father, you are being tested for sure, okay? But don't let your mind go too dark. Don't let your mind wander into the...
I've been stopping those thoughts. I stopped those thoughts.
All right. Well, let's focus on answers and faith. How about faith, right?
Thank you, Jack.
Okay.
Thank you.
In times like this, it really, really is. It's best to turn to God with faith and trust, right?
Yep.
The best can work out just as the worst, right? So maybe she's just out making some sort of surprise for you or something. This was a prank that
I
God...
told my wife that. I said, she might surprise us and just come through and really impress us. I'd love to see that. That would not hurt my feelings a bit. It's just my wife's a mess. I haven't been able to go to work. She's punishing us, Jack.
No, that's possible. Okay.
It's like, it's just...
It's okay. It's heartbreaking. It can be, okay, but
I just need my family to get back in order so I can focus back on what I got to do to provide. And it's just I'm like a mess right now.
It feels like you're a mess, but you're in the right spot, right here. Okay. because the answer is
There's a road crew down here doing a sidewalk.
it's all right, man. As long as you can hear, it's all good.
I hear you loud and clear, Jack.
Hey, the main thing is I want you to realize it might not seem possible, but it is, right? You fix yourself, your wife and family, they're counting on you. All right. So this is an opportunity for you to humble in, right? Settle into how great and how strong you are. But let your strength be with God, right?
I understand, Jack, and I'm that's where I'm turning. I'm not turning to anything else. I mean, I've got some anger going on.
Sure.
I've got a little. I wasn't very pleasant with how the police handled this at all. I went to try to make a report. They wouldn't take my damn report about my dog, and I'm like, I've got the documentation proving it's my dog.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, what came to mind is I noticed on one of Joe Cool's videos, the reason they don't take police reports in certain circumstances is because they know the department fucked up. Now, if the department suggested to these people they put on masks, pull up to my house, and take my dog at 3:30 in the morning, conspire and help my daughter, my 21-year-old daughter, to take our family dog. It's not just her dog. Regardless of my daughter wants to run off, she can't just take her dog.
Is the dog still in their custody? Is that what I understood?
Yeah, she's got the dog. I don't. They won't even take my damn report.
All right. Here.
Paperwork showing I had the dog Chip. I've had the dog for 11 years.
Okay, you're on the right side, and let's trust that the dog will be taken care of and it'll be all right. So you get to it. But I want you to realize in this dysfunctional community of YouTube people, you're connected to the folks you need, right?
Oh, that's why I was like, it made sense today why I've been hanging around you crazy.
Right? Well, that's just it.
Now I know. Now I know why.
Brother, you know what?
Love you guys, man. And you know me, I'm always trying to be in good spirits, but I have to like man in order to not hurt, you know. And
you're doing good.
Really unexpected, and I understand there's nothing I can do. She's 21, and I just don't understand how. I'm more upset with the way the system is right now. That someone can disappear out of someone's life, and you have no right to know whether or not they're even alive, and if they're okay, or if they've been shipped away, trafficked somewhere. What the fuck, you know? I mean, how is this set up? I thought we were all talking about how this is a major problem, and see something, say something. All of a sudden, you falsify it. I'm losing big time. I'm about to jump on the full bandwagon of fuck the system.
Well, please. I'm telling you, brother, what I want to point out, what I see through the connections you found, God prepared you for the test that you're in the middle of right now. Okay. So stay grounded. Stay grounded, and you're certainly in the right place.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, how are you? Is this the missus?
I am. My name is Leslie.
Leslie, bless you. Bless you. It's
Peace and Jack. Peace and Jack. I love you, Jack.
Oh God.
We're here today. Jack, peace and Jack. I love you so much. I love you all so much. Just as a cautionary tale, I would say lawyer up, just as someone who is in the field. You want to not place yourself at any potential liability in the future over any kind of domestic violence claims or property rights claims. The dog is they're going to argue it's communal property. And the girl's gonna argue she had a property interest, probably that she took care of the dog, that it was around her, blah blah blah. You can fight it back with vet bills and stuff like that that you've paid and stuff. Just show the court vet bills, things like that.
be honest with you, Imperius, I'm more using the dog as a tool to at least locate and know that she's alive. If we can locate the dog and know that my dog, she has my dog, keep the dog. I just want to know she's alive, bro.
Yeah.
How old is she?
21.
She's 21.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be tough because again, I mean,
I know.
unless she's under a conservatorship where she's under like a Baker Act or some kind of 5150 where she's incapable of caring for herself, it's gonna be really hard to kind of keep an oversight over a 21-year-old woman.
You should 5150 her.
No, you can't stop it.
Sure you can.
No, you can't. Not stop, dude. They have no nexus to her. If they
She's
just call the
nuts.
5150 on her right
Steven.
now, that could be slander. That could be filing a false police report.
Right. That's an idiot.
I'm not looking to get my daughter in any trouble, man. I don't want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you want to hurt her. You're just worried about her like a good parent. You know what I mean? And you just want to know what she. Unfortunately, like, bro,
I'm at the fucking police station. I'm sitting there looking at the dude. I'm like, God forbid this ever happened to you, dude. He started being so smart ass to me, dude. I'm sitting there looking at him like, dude. Oh my! The audacity of these fucking people that think they're in control of our lives, dude, is blowing me away at this moment.
Pigs. The cops are pigs.
yeah. I mean,
all
unfortunately,
about- Jack, would
they
you
look
like
at
to
everything
say a
as
prayer
like.
or something.
Please welcome DNW. Please, you've been here. Yes.
I mean, would you like to say a prayer or something, guys? Because I know Imperius is here with his legal advice, but Jack, isn't it about thoughts and prayers sometimes as well? And you tell me, I'm sorry you're going through this, brother. Families,
Me too.
you know,
I was just trying to help.
say,
The thing
They
I
are.
knew I could come here and talk to you guys because I know you guys know me, man, and you know how important family is to me. And I knew you guys would understand me. Nobody else seems to understand me right now about how hurt I am and what. Like I don't know.
faith will help you feel better. Okay.
you
That's
you
what-
have your lovely wife there. You know,
Yep.
you have others.
She's off worse than me. She was holding it together real well right there.
I know, but you
Right
you
now,
can hold
on
it,
paper,
you
she's
can hold
not
each other
ready.
together. You can hold each other together at this difficult time. And
Exactly. You can strengthen.
something
I
will
feel it
happen
already.
eventually.
I
We
feel it
don't. We
already.
can't
Like,
tell.
we're
We
just-
can't.
It's sucked us together now. Like over the past couple of days, we're just like so supportive of each other. So I mean, I know everything happens for a reason, dude. I do
There
know.
you go.
I
We
think in
can't
the
tell
end,
the future.
this is one of those times where, unfortunately, when parents, I mean, I have friends who are parents that have gone through similar things with teenagers and stuff. This is kind of, unfortunately, that time when she's probably out there and is going to have to kind of learn about the world herself on her own parameters. Even, you know, I mean, you look like you're a good dad and good mom. You probably raised her right to not be a like complete, wreck. But
That's
she's
why
going to have.
I'm not so concerned.
Yeah.
But the blocking your
You
family
tell
and not just mom and dad. Like she blocked her cousin, she blocked everybody. And the thing is, nobody knows who these people are. So it's just like I just
You
want
tell
to
me.
join
You
a
tell me,
fucking
brother.
or
Wait,
some shit.
You tell me. It's a story as old as time. You know, we have the prodigal son in the Bible. We have Buddha. You know, they leave their family home and they
mhm.
don't know how good they have it, and they go out into the big bad world. And sometimes they do that as an act of rebellion, misplaced rebellion against their parents' rule. But you know, it will go full circle one way or another. We don't know when it's going to happen, but one day she will, if she lives long enough, and she will. You know,
I know.
she will
I
see
know.
the wisdom in your ways and the love you had for her.
I tried to show it as much as I could, bro. Every
Brother.
opportunity I thought I had, I did it. You know.
Hey, you're doing good. And please, I think I want you. I heard something that I'd encourage you to embrace on. Trust that all things happen for a greater good. You mentioned you and your wife are drawing on each other more, right? Support each other through this, and your relationship is going to bloom. And you've got a young daughter. They got to flap their wings sometimes, man.
And
She had the courage.
I know, Jack, and I understand. And you know, this is my first daughter, my oldest, and I know that always, you know, I didn't know until now. I know that that day's gonna come where they're gonna leave. You know, but not like this. You know, I didn't want it to be like this.
It's all right.
I came up.
Well, I
today,
mean,
man.
and the thing is in the end, it's got to. In the end, bro, I mean, you're living through kind of the normal thing of like what parents. I mean, it's different
Please
because
pause.
it's your daughter, so it might be a
It's
little
okay.
different than as a son. You know what I mean? I
Please.
think that's a lot of what it is when like a girl goes out, it's like daddy's girl, and you know what I mean. And there's something along with that, and I'm thinking, you know,
All right.
and that's
Wait, please pause.
What?
Please pause. You clearly hit something, and that's exactly what he's fitting. But Little Lippy was trying to jump in too.
Yeah, and I came up because of you, Imperius. You made a very important comment that I think people need to understand. You said a conservator trust as it relates to a family trust and a certificate of beneficiary. If you guys don't understand trust law, that is what actually protects us. It supersedes the contracts. So if you could get together with Imperius on any information on trust law that would help protect you in the future in regards to any other family relatives or even the pet dog.
God damn, I didn't fucking use my brain, dude. I
See,
should have
so-
took steps.
and
he doesn't need it. That's not something he's 40 something, 50 years old. He's
Right.
okay.
And-
He's
but
okay. He's
I'm talking
like he just wants to talk to his daughter. He just wants to have a relationship with his daughter and have a healthy, you know. And unfortunately, I mean, look, I can remember I went through times when I was in college around her age where I kind of didn't talk to my parents for a while, just trying to go out on my own, do my own thing, live my own. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look, I think we live in a very independent-oriented like world right here, where it's all about us. Like, experience your life. So, I mean, look at it as partially like this, like God's testing you and showing how much showing how much she does mean to you, and you seem like good parents. I'm sure she'll feel the same way. She needs a little time to experience life on her own terms. I mean,
I know.
everybody.
I can't have
I'm
it
sure
my way. I can't have everything on my own terms with
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's
a
in
mutual.
jail. She's not like a heroin addict. She's not an escort like RLM. She's not you know what I mean? She's just, she's just living her life. And I mean, as much as we, as family members sometimes hurt, we got to let people we care about live their life too.
I know.
Can I want to point something out. The logic, the answers, that is a way for you to find peace. Okay. But the true answers, you really, this is the topic I was discussing earlier. Spending time taking this burden, taking these fears, taking these expectations, sorrows, taking it all to heaven. Okay. To place it on the altar with God, for God to do what God will do, but remove the burden. Okay? You and your wife, please feel good about today, and it's okay to feel good about today in spite of everything else. Okay?
Yeah. I understand.
We're here for you, man. We're here for you. Jack is always here. Peace and Jack is always here for you.
I didn't hesitate one bit. I had to figure out like where I was at, with the whole situation. Like what?
Yep.
Honestly, I really appreciate you guys so much, man. I mean, I'm glad I have a relationship I do with the people here.
Amen. This is what community is for. This is why we are created, for each other. When each other is facing our tough times, we're here to remind each other how strong you are, okay? How good you've done, right? And how great things can still turn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everything's lost, man. I mean, look, I get upset and I come here to the community as well. When after I beat Mariah when she doesn't do the dishes, I come here. I have to relieve my anger and my frustration.
Please, no,
Sorry,
I can't.
Jack. I'm sorry. Well, I was
He's He's all right.
I know it's a joke, but
dude, and I appreciate it, man. Because honestly, I mean, I can't sit here and sulk,
No.
man. That's not going to help me.
it's not you. That's not who you are.
No.
No.
I can't do that. But I would like to know she's okay.
Of course you would.
I don't see why I don't have that right. So I am going to seek a little legal. Like I said, I don't want to know where she's at. I don't care if she don't want to talk to me. I should have the right to know she's alive.
Well,
It's
I think
okay.
honestly, I mean, I'll be honest. If she's 21, I wouldn't push too hard, or she'll get a DVRO against you, a domestic violence restraining order. So just honestly, I know it's hard, but just like how I give advice to guys with girls, let women have their space. Don't push them. The more you try to push a woman or control
Filed
them,
out
the
without
more
having any proof of any violence at all ever
it
happened.
doesn't. She'll say no, but if she's already kind of run out and all, you don't want to push a girl to the limit. You know, they may just
Right, 'cause
say
they're very
something to get a.
manipulative and they can come up with shit. I'm seeing that already.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just leave her. Let her have her
My
space.
daughter wasn't capable of this shit, but damn it, she's a woman now.
I mean, honestly, bro. I mean, you're a dad in your heart. You know she's okay. If something happened, you'd feel it in your heart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she's okay.
Imperious, can I tell you one thing though? That night before I went to bed kind of early because I have to get up early, but I woke up like an hour after I fell asleep with this feeling of like a feeling you get when you know you're not going to get to hug someone again. And
But I think that's kind of like that's because
wife.
it happened in that night though, and it's a traumatic thing. Her leaving, like I felt like that too when I like left for college.
No, it happened before the whole fucking thing went down.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I think a lot of it is like you
trying
got
to make shit up. I'm just
No,
I get weird feelings. I woke up the night my grandfather died, right when he died, in the middle of the night.
But I don't think your daughter's stupid. I don't think she's getting involved. That you see, she's not getting involved in like some criminal organization.
No, and I'm not leaning towards
You know.
that. But it was just like I felt like it was my intuition telling me I should have went and hugged her and maybe talked to her. But for some reason, I thought the premonition was about my wife and not my daughter. I don't know why. I know just because my wife just had surgery and she's been, she fell down the fucking stairs and knocked herself out cold. I had to fucking call the ambulance to come get her because I had to hold her up and shit. She was knocked out cold, bro. Knocked out cold. I heard a loud thud, and it's been tough on the family. And for her to pull this at the time she did, it doesn't seem like her. And I'm just kind of baffled, bro. I'm just baffled.
I mean, people do a lot of. Sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
If I may, please, because I can relate. The separation from my son, everyone's fine as far as I know, but I went through those same struggles. It's unfair, right? And it's not fair. It's not fair, but it's a test of your faith. That's all it is. Okay. In the eyes of God, is it fair or not? She's okay. You're okay. Your wife is okay.
Jack, from the beginning since I met you, how supported I've been about how I feel like how I feel about you and your son.
I know.
I mean, if you want to be really sneaky about it, what you can do is you can offer to pay for her phone bill. You'll get the bill and see who she's calling.
For a phone bill. She's on
I'm just saying. I mean, you can do women. I mean,
it's like this is my phone line. I pay for all. I have.
Well, then she's okay. She's making calls. You can look up online on her usage right now. No, but you can't. No, what I'm saying is, but you have a control of the account. You can see the usage.
Them, they said that I have no right to that information. Only the police do. This seems like a conspiracy.
No. You don't talk to call. Like you pay the bill.
Yeah.
You call the phone company and just say, I want the bill and the usage detailed, just delivered in mail to my house every month for the bill. Gotcha. That's all you do. And they send every month. They'll send you a track of what text, everything. And then she's okay.
Itemized deal.
Yeah. Because it's not stalking. It's not because it's on your bill.
Imperious does this with his ex-girlfriends.
Well, with Mariah, I've actually put a tracker behind her spine. But that's another thing. In the upper neck, yes.
Hey, and actually, you tell me this is actually what Imperious is doing is pointing out there's usually a way, okay? But the matter is letting the mind calm down and see what's the best way through this.
I understand. Not be rash. Don't.
Yep.
Don't be in a hurry. Just
remember, you're in your fight or flight. You're in a
I
fight or
understand.
flight
I'll
response.
be honest, and I'm not burning bread on my wife, but I know her and my wife have, kind of been picking at each other a lot lately, which I just, it's just family stuff, So, like, to me, this seems like really out, like, over the top. Like, we could have figured a way better way to sort this out. But then, like, people get to their point. I don't know where somebody's at in their head. If she's not telling me, maybe she just had enough and just because we were on.
Sometimes they just run away, dude. Sometimes girls just go and do their thing. You know how many girls I've dated who just like they just do
This
their
is
thing.
not helping.
They ran out on them during dinner. They left the restaurant on
yeah.
them.
So, bro, like this was
ran.
like the more you try to control her, the more she feels trapped or feels she has to do stuff. The more
Right.
she's gonna feel she has to get away. And
Right.
so,
She
in
might
the
be a
end,
lesbian. She might be coming
no,
out to
she's not.
you.
I don't know about.
But
All I'm saying
she
is the
could be.
best thing you can do is always just be the parent and say, "Hey, we're always here for you. The door's always open when you want to come home."
That's
I
the
think
best
that's
move, and that's the honest truth, and I know she knows that. So I mean,
And I think that's the best thing. I think as long as she knows that, she'll come back. Like I think everyone needs their breathing room. I mean, she's 21. She's probably never lived on her own. She probably, dude, she's living life as a young person. And sometimes people make mistakes. I mean, sometimes we get bad
can't hold
draws.
them the whole time. I know.
And I think right now you're just going through a fight or flight mechanism. And right now the best thing for you maybe is to worry about yourself and try to calm yourself down, center yourself. Maybe see a doctor about some anxiety medication or something while you're at
That's what we did. That's what we're doing.
just to kind of stay level so that you don't make impulsive decisions out of fear or anxiety.
Right.
And for yourself, because if we look at it this way, worrying doesn't do anything, it just wastes time. And so you need something right now to keep you like, okay, I can cope with this, I can work with this. I know she's okay, she's a smart girl, I raised her well.
I can help rather
Jack
than
can help.
refer
Jack is a
to-
messenger.
Well, rather than refer to medication, I mean, that's kind of what I've learned how to do is to relax. And what I wanted to remind you is, the truth, okay? Maybe this is something you two can do together or separately, but know the truth. The door's open, right? You're there with love. You guys are safe, everything. Count on all the things so that your heart can relax, all right? Makes sense?
You're telling her what I told her earlier today. We got to stand in truth, honey. That's the only way. Didn't I tell you that? We got to stand in truth, Jack. I love you, Jack.
Does Jack know how long we've been together?
No. Yeah, everybody pretty much knows.
Remind us.
Yeah, we've been married 21 years.
God bless you.
God bless you. I love you guys.
Well, if you want a crazy lawyer, hire Imperius.
If you guys need any help, I'm offering my services.
We don't want
And
these.
I would phone your daughter and talk to her personally if you needed
would.
someone to speak with her.
I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really appreciate it. So, I honestly, I was more inclined to come on here. I was going to talk to Jack about this eventually, but I was more inclined to come on just because I feel like the way the police and the stuff have handled this. This is if traffickers know that they can take this path and entice young people into falsifying police reports and just, I mean, do you know this is like a perfect recipe to disappear someone and never fucking see them again?
Yep.
It seems like the system's got a perfect fucking alleyway set up where all you gotta do is fucking chuck a rock down it.
She's okay, bro. If they want to disappear somebody, people disappear. There's none of this. She's okay. She just went to go probably live with some friends that she wants to just be with for a while because she feels trapped at home and she doesn't want to deal with her parents on her back or her neck. Doesn't want to deal with her mom questioning her where she's going, what she's doing, why does she have a job, just like any young kid. And she's like, screw this. I have some friends that offered me a couch or a bed. I'm going over there for a while. That's
I
probably.
hope
I mean,
they're not hippies.
yeah, there might be hippies. I mean, they're hippies. That's the safest place you can be.
We gotta make
I mean,
sure
the
that
hippies
the
are just
Jack
gonna
don't
sit
know
there
Could
all
be
that.
day.
hippies. She might just be smoking weed or something. I don't think
Yeah, I
she's
mean,
doing
that's. I
anything.
mean, in all honesty, I mean,
major.
that's the least thing. I mean, she might just be sitting there chilling with some friends and just bitching about you to her friends.
I
She's
don't
probably
think she's
sitting there
trafficked
bitching
or
about her
doing
parents
porn.
why she had to leave.
Didn't
Like,
you
you
bitch
know
about
what I
your
mean?
I hope
parents growing
she's
up?
doing. I hope she's where she told me she was going, which is with a Christian organization that helps young people get their own jobs and vehicles and get on
Oh,
the.
Then she's
That's what
even a
she
bit
told me.
more responsible. She left with an organization.
And
I
I'm
mean, dude,
fine with that, but I still. It's just I'm still this sucks, dude. The way she's doing it, the way she's not talking to her. Her mom's a mess, dude. It's just I wanted her to get out and do her own thing and get her shit together. But I mean, just the way the cold heartedness that she was showing towards us was just. I know you understand, Jack. When you're reaching out and your son's just not reaching back, it feels cold, doesn't it?
It
It
does. And
feels
then
cold.
our mind can come up with all sorts of reasons we should feel like shit. But don't let those voices win, okay? Because your wife is counting on you to stand in the truth, right? Be strong, and I love that you're leading that way. Good for you, brother. And
Thank you,
that
Jack.
and that we could share
be
That's why I love
strong,
it here,
brother.
man. That's why I love
yeah.
it here.
just
There's
don't
real shit
ruminate on
happening on
negative.
Jack Talcott's channel.
Just don't ruminate on negative thoughts. I mean, like I could think today I'm gonna go and like a car is gonna fly through a red light and hit me if I thought about it, but it doesn't. I mean, the odds of that happening are very. You know what I mean? Like she's probably just doing her thing. She's a 21-year-old girl. I mean, the thing is, I mean, like 50, 60 years ago at 21, people were gone already a long time. So, I mean, I think I mean, look at relatively what your parents, you were probably doing stuff at 18, 19, 20. You're out of the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, I
You know what I
left
mean?
at 16. Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean,
At
she's not
21,
doing
they were
anything that's
grandparents.
abnormal. She's not doing anything abnormal or freaking crazy. It's not like she's going, I'm moving out of the country or something. I mean, she,
she just basically was just being real cold towards us, and
but that's what happens with teenagers and young 20s.
Here,
That's what
actually,
happens.
we have an opportunity. We've got a lady to join, and maybe Yolanda has something.
Oh
How
my
are
God. Yolanda's so hot too. Listen to her.
Please.
You guys are too much. I just want to say I just jumped off the freeway listening in on everything that's going on. And I wanted to jump on to tell you, you tell me.
you broke up.
Her Wi-Fi's crap.
Always when you get right to the golden moment, they die. Who was it? Tell us. It was. Yeah.
Oh, I love what Yolanda usually brings too.
The
I was
evil
ready to
spirits
hear
are
it.
blocking her, Jack. The evil spirits in the computers don't want her to relay her message.
Thank you, Yolanda. I recommend
Come
you get a
back, Yolanda,
Vietnamese
and
sandwich.
tell me, because I really did want to hear what she had to say.
Well, hopefully she'll get to a place where she can find a stronger connection or something. And
Jack, we got to get to a place where we're more positive as a people. I think
Positive.
we need to be positive, Jack.
It's happening, and not to take away, but you tell me I think you're doing okay. Am I misreading it? Right now you're doing okay?
I'm doing a ton better, Jack.
Beautiful.
Sometimes we got to get it out, Jack.
I know.
It's like a nut, Jack. Sometimes you just got to get it out.
Well, it was written, if you don't bring that which is within you, if you do not bring it out, it'll destroy you. But you bring out that which is in you and it creates you. And we're here to help each other and to actually be able to share a community to help someone who's dealing with real life challenges, right? That is important. And then also, I kind of I misunderstood the story initially. I thought the police had taken the dog for some reason, but
No,
I put the pieces together a little more
but
clearly
the
later.
It looks like the daughter
assisted
took the dog,
in
and
the
the
taking of
cops
the
didn't let
dog.
him take it back or something. They just didn't want to deal with that. They said to let her take it, fight it out in court. That's
Yeah,
kind of what
basically.
that's what they did.
Hey, I think this was probably pretty obvious, but Pixel T, Yolanda, she was stopping in to show support for you in a difficult
He was getting
time.
off the freeway, Jack, and all the bums were tearing down the cell phone lines for copper, Jack.
Oh, in the bigger picture, though, a little bit off from where you're at, a lot of us today were being faced and tested with some injustices, many of them involving these systems, the courts, the police. And what I heard there is, unfortunately, the police actually missed an opportunity to help open communication, right? So that
Fucking
maybe
pigs.
answers can be shared. Well, I experienced it myself. The police I dealt with were more important about protecting the property rights than helping a father and son reunite.
Did they tase you, Jack? The cops?
No.
Okay.
Fucking Nazis,
I
Jack.
went down to the precinct and tried to follow what I could.
Nazis, Jack. They're jackbooted Nazis.
No, I looked that cop in the face. I said, "God forbid this ever happens to you, bro." Of course, he's a cop, so he's on the inside. He can bend the rules, break the rules, and find out where his daughter is. But because I'm not a cop, I don't have the same rights that his.
I could find her. I think I could find her. Jack booted. I see what you did there, Imperious.
I don't want to talk about the
Did
cop.
you like how I put Jack's name in it? Jack kicked the shit out of those cops.
Jack booted.
Jack booted those
Jack
cops.
took it down.
Jack booted.
Jack.
Jack,
Well,
Jack,
that
you
was
know what you
awesome,
should do? Jack, you should remember Homer Simpson had that episode where he had that boot for ass kicking, that giant boot. What you should do is have a giant boot that just says Jack for kicking some cops' ass, Jack.
Hell yeah.
No, I just want to lead people back to love.
I understand, Jack, and I do understand where you're coming from, and that's I've been trying to depend on love to know that I put enough love into my daughter to know that she knows what love is, and she'll come back.
Hang on to love.
That was
and
the
your
most.
wife.
I knew I had to get that in her. You know. This time does come, and I was smart enough to know this time does come. Was I ready for it? No.
Hey, that's something else, right? This is another life lesson. It's a reality. We can expect things will happen, but they may happen different than we think.
We got to make them happen, Jack. We got to make them happen, Jack.
The daughter leaving the home, that's an example, right? You can picture it one way, you know, doing it all together and all having fun. And then the next thing you know, nope, I'm out of here. It's the same result. It's the same result, though.
It's crazy.
It's heartbreaking.
It's so crazy.
I mean,
It's
bro,
heartbreaking.
I mean, look at this. I mean, I always look at it like this. I always look at the bright side of life. I always say,
Me
hey,
too.
it could be worse. You know, you could always be Mariah with 27
She's
redheaded
probably
demon
okay.
children. 27 redheaded demon children. You
Oh,
could,
come on now, Imperious.
well, I'm
come
just
on.
saying, you could be flow state.
Can
The
I
small
say something
penis
to
from
you? Tell me
cocaine.
this is
Please.
in all sincerity.
You could be orthodox,
feel for you.
500 pounds. You could be RLM, a hooker. Sorry, sorry, Jack.
Oh, come on now, Imperious.
Can
You're
we
going
get
too
back
far.
to that, please?
You went too far.
I think Imperious should have a billboard, his own billboard. Imperious, the evil attorney.
Evil attorney.
Jack, I'm loving. I'm a loving man, Jack. He's trying to say I'm evil. I'm here for peace and Jack.
Seems like he has no license plate for left hand.
I want to say something to you, Tell Me, and his wife. In all sincerity, it is heartbreaking. I'm not a parent. I haven't lost a child. I don't think you've lost a child, though. I think she will come back. I do think your daughter will come back. She's probably just young and a little bit wild and impulsive. And I dated a cop's daughter one time when I was a teenager. And I can't say how that went, but she was pretty hot.
Oh, he probably. I'm thinking Stephen buried her in the woods somewhere. I mean, do we know a record of anything going on?
Come on.
Hey, we may have an opportunity or some entertainment, but we have Lieutenant Colombo joining us.
Holy
Welcome.
crap, Columbo.
I need Columbo. I got Columbo on here, honey. We're good.
Just one more question, sir. When was the last time you seen your daughter?
Oh God, is that Kenny?
It sounds like the drunken Scott.
It's Kenny.
When's the last time you seen your daughter and where was she?
Scottish
When
Columbo.
was the last time
Scottish
you've seen
Columbo.
your Willie?
Rewind.
When was the
live
last time
and
you've seen
start
it?
from the beginning?
I can tell you. Right before I went to bed on Monday night.
My wife's taking him serious. You don't understand.
Monday night.
This is a bit, non-bit.
Mm.
How old is your daughter?
I
sir?
love President Trump.
Hey,
How
Kenny,
old is
I
your
don't-
daughter?
Oh my
He-
God.
They've already shared this.
Yeah,
It's literally, if
Come on,
Excuse me,
Kenny. Come on.
understand
Let's
this
get
is
it together.
difficult for you, but I'm running a
Oi,
police investigation
grease me up,
here.
woman. I'm ready to go.
How old is your daughter, sir?
She's 21.
21. And before she left, did you have any arguments with her? Was she
No.
distressed in any way?
Yeah.
No?
Kenny's on the hunt for her. We got a private investigator, a Scottish private
Okay.
investigator on
but
the
he's in-
case.
Leave it with
I'll help
us.
you over
And I
here.
promise you one thing. When we have any news or signs of your daughter, you'll be the first to know, I promise.
Oh, sure. Thank
Just
you.
take it easy and have a good rest with your wife. God bless you, sir.
Scotland Yard is on the case.
you know what?
God.
Oh my
That
God.
was a beautiful, beautiful encouragement. Bless you,
Thank you,
Ken.
Kenny.
Lieutenant
Oh, I have
Colombo.
bigger chunks of corn in my crap.
Hey, where?
Imperius just can't help himself. He's got the worst case of ADHD of anybody I know.
Hey, something that happened with me, I had my experiences with these systems and the employees of these systems, and they kind of let me down. It was pretty unfair. But the more I've been looking, I was watching a discussion earlier, a live stream, where someone was talking to a young Palestinian man, trying to describe what him and his family are going through, and it's some pretty sad.
What's in Palestine, Jack?
Well,
I understand how you're correlating it. I understand it exactly.
I feel like this is
well,
how.
the thought came to me. The answer really is honest witnesses, right? Maybe in your case as well. I don't know if there is someone who maybe you can't reach your daughter, but maybe there's someone connected with you that can. But on the outside, it's the witnesses. Those of us not involved in the fights are witnessing the fights between the police and the people, the states and the people, right? We're witnessing these fights, but if we stand on the truth and we move with nonviolent intentions, not to harm people, but to confront these bullies with the truth,
Yeah.
we're going to restore righteousness in this world that way.
Fuck yeah,
That's
Jack.
the
You get
only
me so
way.
fucking pumped up, Jack. You get me so pumped up. I want to go fuck some shit up.
Jack's right.
Non-violently.
It's the only way. What is that
Holy
damn
shit,
saying?
Pierce, what are
The
you
only
on?
way for bad men to succeed is for good men to do nothing. Right, Jack?
It is. Yeah. And unfortunately, many good men and women have chosen to not move, right? To just say, well, it's okay. And we've collectively lowered our standards on what we'll accept. And there's a shift happening, though. We are truly blessed to be alive at this time on earth.
I'm
It
starting to
seems-
believe it more and more, Jack. I really am. All the non-coincidences just from things I've learned off of your channel, things you've spoke about and me seeing them. And then just like you said, all these connections are here for a reason, Jack. And I'm behind you 100%, Jack.
There is no coincidence. Jack sees the tapestry of everything.
Not everything, But I know that everything's in the tapestry. It's just a matter of discernment and discovering the patterns. And that really is an amazing adventure, guys. Our job is to be.
Jack, can you pull the tapestry to get Yolanda back up here? I love her fucking voice, Jack. I really do.
Jesus Christ.
I trust everything will restore and return, and we'll have opportunities to share time with each other again. I mean, that's what we're here to do. We are here to walk each other with love, to love, remind each other of love when we feel separated. And if we start doing that stuff, dude, everything's going to change.
Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes God tests us with challenges. But if you hang in there, you tell me, and your wife Leslie, I'm sorry, I have trouble with that name. If you hang in there, I think everything will work out in the end. It's God's plan. And I think your daughter will probably go through a phase and then come back to you. That's what
you tell me. I mean, look at some of the challenges. Look at the people on the panel. Jack's been through challenges in his life. I've been through challenges. I mean, look at Craig. Craig's going through challenges. Craig's fighting his homosexuality right now. You could have been.
I saw it
Fuck you, Imperious, you little puss.
You could be fighting again. You know.
Let me be honest.
So is Denizen.
Imperious, I am going to kick your fucking ass.
I'm fairly certain that, she can't go too long without hugging her father ever. There's gonna come a time she's gonna miss me. I showed that kid love from the moment, when she came out and shit on me. I loved that fucking little kid, and I would do anything for her. And I have done a lot. A lot I've put up with to let her, put her in her little bubble and let her be comfortable. And maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. And so maybe I'm facing the consequences for that now. So
you did the right thing.
Well, you did.
You can't protect them forever, man. You can't.
Exactly. Can I want to plant a seed of thought for you.
Please.
To confirm everything you said, right? She's got love, memories of love, and love will bring you back. So what if instead of worrying about her while she's gone,
I know, Jack.
what if you focused on becoming the healthiest, strongest, most put together version of her father that she's ever seen? Right?
Fuck yeah.
And if I can work with you to get specific steps, reach out to me, all right? It's an amazing opportunity if it aligns and if you can run with it, okay?
Sure. I know you're right.
We can turn. Well, and what I'm suggesting is we take what certainly feels and seems like a tragedy, and then what can we do now? What would be the greatest result? You said it. Love is going to bring you two back. So while you're waiting, get ready.
Thank you, Jack.
Much love, man.
Much love. I didn't even get a chance to read what today's show's topic was about. I felt like I needed to talk to somebody in the community, and I knew I needed to come up and talk to you. So
like Jack's here. Jack is the listener. Jack is the comforter. Jack's a good man. And Jack understands. Look,
so you say.
When we're alienated from people, we get stronger. We start to rely on ourselves more, and we start to understand how much people really mean to us. Remember, distance makes the heart grow fonder, man. I mean, every time Craig talks to me, he talks about how he misses Bulba's cock every day. But
come on!
Fuck off!
Sorry about that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Always got to slip a cock in there, don't he?
He does for some reason. There's a pattern there. Might want to be looked at.
You tell me, is the dog a Chihuahua by any chance? I'm picturing a Chihuahua.
I think we were told when I bought him 10 years ago, I paid $300 for him. He was supposed to be a Pomchi, and he turned out to be like a Corgi Chihuahua mix, some shit.
I like Mexican dogs. They're cool.
You know what? He's been our family dog for years, man. The kids, everybody loves him. So, I mean, her just running off with the dog, that was kind of mean little backhanded deal. Like I
Hey,
said,
can I?
I'm half
You tell
psychic,
me.
so
Can I tell you something about your dog's dad? About you?
sure.
All right. I was just gonna. I said it in chat. I wanted to tell you. I think you carry yourself very well, and your honesty is also something that people as well as the guys here who struggle with this stuff. I mean, we've got our reaction. I do. I've had my own anger issues. I've had issues with jealousy, with grief, with all types of things. And I thought, yeah, I thought you know, I hope you feel supported because you are supported in any of the ways that we can, man. Man, you know,
That. Appreciate that.
and that's it. That's it, brother.
Hey, thank you. See, this is how we're going to make a better world together.
I mean, look, I feel almost like Duck deserves a goth mommy for that comment, Jack. I think he does.
Dick had a stream earlier today, and we kind of came up with an idea. I don't know if Dick's still in the chat, but we kind of wanted you to join our band, Jack, and we're going to sing a holy note that kind of lifts the people up, and we're going to try to amplify it across the nations, and we wanted you to be a part of it. And he's the mastermind behind the plan. So I mean, he knows more of the details about how we're going to execute and everything. But I just want to let you know that I'm in 100%. Dick's in, so no pun intended. But Dick's in.
Did I
So-
hear? Did I hear? I'm getting a goth mommy. Finally,
I told him I would get you to join us. I promised him.
Well, I
I'm
think
sure
Craig
I'm
can
sure,
dress
I'm
up
sure
as your
Jack
goth mommy.
Telcott would be your mum.
No, Craig's your goth mommy. He looks real cute. You want me to send you the picture of him as a trans?
Fuck off. Fuck off. I will literally slap the living shit out of you, Imperius.
you're just you're making
Jack,
it
Jack,
a
he's
little
being
more
violent.
realistic.
Just because you're an attractive goth mommy, Craig, doesn't mean you got to be mad. Okay.
Shut the hell up, Imperius.
Hey, so you asked earlier what the stream title was, and it's really a world of peace. A world of peace is waiting for honest people to honor the truth, to stand on the truth. Because when the truth is freely shared, creates space for God's love to reign supreme. And that's what we're here for. Right?
Absolutely.
And I really do believe, guys, that everything is lined up for everything to happen. And if everything happens the way I think it can happen, dude, well, the prophecies are getting fulfilled through you and I and all of us. Those of us who are here, you're gathered in the right place. We are with the light. I'm convinced of that. Hey, welcome back, Moose. How you doing, brother?
Oh,
Jack, Moose is going to try to instigate me. Jack, don't let him do it.
He's pretty good. He's actually been growing like you. We've all been growing together, and maybe he does still kind of poke at you a little bit because I think he knows you can do better.
You make yourself an easy target, Imperius.
Moose used to poke at Jack. He called him skid marks and stuff like that. You tell me his daughter might be with Jack's son. They might have found each other
Hey,
if you guys live near together.
Hey, Steven, right. Why don't be an idiot, please?
I'm not being an idiot. It's a possibility.
Well, whoops. Hey, this one. Steven, for you especially, come on, StreamYard. Think
Come on,
before
Jack.
you
Don't be
say
insulting,
stupid
man.
things. Well,
I'm
Steven,
contributing to the show. I'm here to lighten things up a little.
I didn't ask you. See, you got to learn how to shut up, Steven. That's your problem with you, dude. You don't think You don't think as clearly as you think you do. It's absolutely fascinating. But you know what? He does. This is the thing, guys. The egoic identity, the character that thinks it's got so much value. It's a troublemaker, man. It's just an attention-seeking sucker that's from unhealed trauma.
He just needs love, Jack, and you're doing a great job telling him that, hey, you're not listening. You know, if you just shut your mouth, you might be able to receive a lot more. And I've noticed that. I shut my mouth and I receive a lot more from you here.
I was
Well, you
trying to get
open
him
your
to
mouth
love
and receive a
himself
lot, too.
earlier,
Jack, he
but
opens his mouth and
he got
receives
really
a lot
defensive.
too, Jack. You know that?
You
He
know
opens
what?
his mouth and receives a lot.
Here, but Moose, thank
Imperius,
you.
you sick fuck.
You and Denizen. Honestly, Denizen, I lost touch of what we had discussed yesterday about his crying out for love and acceptance. And Moose, you're absolutely right. He's seeking love and acceptance. And I guess I'm maybe expecting too much to share that with him.
He just wants you to like he's hurting, Jack. That's all. So he's gonna do
I
the
am
thing
the
that he's gonna say the thing that he thinks hurts you, Jack, because he look at misery wants company, Jack.
Right.
You know,
Right. Here, and you know what? Because I do genuinely care about people, and I know that in the character is a person.
you should bring him back up. I think he's ready, Jack. I think he wants love. You know, it just spills over sometimes. He you know, I have it happen too, Jack, when I call, you know, like duck a crayons or
I
you know,
know.
things like that. So.
Sometimes you try to.
But it is also, it's okay to be a little gratifying, right? You know, people want to criticize me personally. They don't always know everything about me. I get it, but I mean, that's healthy. It's okay to be self-gratifying. It's not okay to have this be like a totality of what a a relationship or even a humble confession is. Yeah, you know.
Here's a
thank you.
confess. I love your tits, Duck. That's a healthy confession for the day.
Please don't.
Sorry. Sorry.
Stephen, we brought you back. Can you understand? God, you got an echo again for some reason.
Hello. Thanks for bringing me back. I was eating some shrimp
It's
and
not me, I'm muted.
Vietnamese food.
No,
Delicious.
it's Stephen echoing.
Delicious.
again.
Jack, look how thankful he sounds coming back. See what I'm saying? You had the right idea. He sounded very happy. He's like, hello, hello. Like
No,
a
he's
nice-
oblivious. He's oblivious, and he's pretending like he's just moving forward as though he's done nothing wrong, as though maybe I was wrong. That's what he loves to do. He loves to pretend.
Jack,
other
thanks for bringing me back. What did I do wrong? Can you explain it? Because I got kicked very suddenly,
Mhm.
and I was just making a joke about maybe
Jack's
your
pimp hand
son
is strong
and
today.
you tell me
Pimp
his
hand is
daughter
strong, Jack. Pimp hand.
Well,
might have moved
dude,
in
it's
together or something.
Dude, the easiest way
And
to
then
look at it is
I
you
didn't
don't
expect
tell
You
you to
guys are
react
doing the
that
same
way.
thing
Like
he's
that.
doing. You guys need to shut up and listen so you guys can receive.
Please, one at a time, for sure. So, Stephen, yes, I felt your joke, your comment was once again not appropriate or well timed. And since you don't really seem to understand what
I'm sorry,
trying
Jack.
to
I
do,
apologize. It might not have been in good taste. I was trying to give you tell me a laugh in his time of need where he needs some laughter today. I think he laughed a couple times
so what was
at
the
things I
funny
said.
part? What was the funny part about that, Stephen?
That they might move in together and be partying.
That his daughter
Yeah.
and my son, my estranged
Yeah.
son and his
Yeah.
estranged daughter, you
That's
Like
think
funny.
hippies.
that's funny?
I
See,
thought so.
explain it. What's the funny part?
I gotta take Steven's
I
side
pic-
here, Jack. I'm
I
sorry.
pictured
I didn't
I
hear it at the
see.
time, but now that
That is a funny concept, Jack. It is
that's
kind
a
of a
good
funny
fucking
concept.
joke, Jack. Jack, that's a good joke. Now, I can understand why you might
It's
not be
not
able
funny.
to take it because you're going through the pain of not having your son with you. But if you, from a dark humor perspective,
I meant
If
no
you-
harm. I really didn't mean to
Guys,
harm anyone.
what I just don't understand is like, and I hope I can be honest, is you guys are going to bring up something that caused Jack pain, and at the same time you're going to add something to it, which is its own thing.
No,
Um,
See,
I think
that's the
it
question,
no,
Steven.
there's no. People have a way with jokes of minimalizing things to try to get like alleviate some of the tension and stuff. I don't think he.
Right. That's
It's called.
the real
get it. I
question, right,
get it.
Imperious? Is
I'm trying to be
Steven?
helpful.
You're not
Yeah,
talking to
the
people.
question is does
Steven,
Steven
you can
was he
be
just
pretty
trying to
sarcastic
alleviate?
sometimes, right?
Yeah,
I'm
was he
Would you
just
trying to
trying to
agree?
give a little
alleviate pain
humor?
here.
Yeah, I think he was just giving a little humor to lighten the attitude. It was
Yeah,
like, we've had a very
lighten the
strong.
mood.
It was a heavy
Full
episode
bore.
today. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
heavy
but
I
episode.
love my fans in the chat. Thank you,
Jack's
Salty
friend.
Siren and Mind
Why don't you
Mirage, and
guys be his
everybody
friend?
everybody that loves my humor. Thank you very much. I love you in the chat. Thank you.
But I love
I
Jack
love
the
my
most,
fans.
honestly. I do, though.
I love my
where'd
cult.
Jack go? Where did he? Is he okay?
I try to have love for Jack,
Oh,
but
there he
gets
is. I
real
was scared.
sour
Jack, are
with
you all
me.
right, buddy?
He gets real
Yeah,
sour, cranky.
there's a distraction here in the apartment.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was just worried about you. I was like, Jack left. I hope everything was all like, Jack, I'm worried about earthquakes going on and everything. There's a lot of shit going on in the world, Jack.
I know, and that's why I think it's
You got this
actually
fucker Trump starting shit.
it's not just him, but he's certainly at the top of the list. Guys, we've got to do should we choose to be righteous and do what is right, we'll stand on the facts and the evidence and we'll unite together and we'll find a way. I mean, because it's
Let's
time,
unite.
right? End all
Let's
war.
unite. Jack, what should we do about Trump? Should we waterboard him and spank him, or do you think there should be any punishment for
I think
his crimes?
all the White House should go in a giant human centipede, Jack. You ever seen that movie?
Yes, that film was awesome.
Well, I think if we're looking to appeal to Trump's better nature and to get him to agree to peace, then we probably have to offer him some grace in return.
Once again, I want to point out how Jack is looking very disappointed in the group of individuals we have here today.
Loudmouth.
That's you, Moose. He's disappointed
Moose.
in
He's
you.
included in that, Moose.
It's not so much the people, it is the moment. It is the moment that I'm finding a little less joy from. Moose,
Jack,
thank
you know
you.
what would help? You know what would help? Booting Moose. That would help you.
No. No.
All those in favor say aye.
Nope.
Aye.
I'm
Boot
not
the
moved
moose.
by opinions.
All those
but my
opposed
own.
say nay.
Jack, he's showing his moose knuckle. He doesn't have his camera on, but I think he's showing his moose knuckle.
No, I was just trying to say that you guys are going completely off the rails again, and I was trying to bring you back
We were
in.
here
that's all.
therapeutically helping. I was there
You have a
intently
history
helping
of
this
that,
guy,
Moose.
bro. I genuinely
Actually-
cared about that man and his daughter. What
Me
are you
too.
talking about?
Me
Please
too.
Pause. Please pause. Holy cows, guys.
I love that man and his daughter.
Please pause. I didn't ask you. Please recognize maybe I've got the floor for just a moment. Thank you. Because what Moose is right. I mean, I'm trying to find a balance of having fun, right? Because life is meant to be fun, but the reality is, on my heart, is a very serious goal. Okay. I'm not joking about. I mean, I could pull up images of the children, the fathers, the mothers who are screaming out, crying over the loss of everything. I mean, we could go to the images, but I'd rather bring those images before the men and women of Congress as we discuss ways to end what we're seeing.
But don't
So,
minimalize yourself, Jack. I mean, you helped a man here. He was in a war, a family war with him and
you're
his
right.
daughter. And
Imperious
you're
hate.
helping to you're trying to cause peace, Jack. You got to start. You can't. Not everything is a giant war between
You know
countries.
what? I know.
You
I
helped
know.
a lot, Jack. I think we helped this streamer. He said he was thankful. I think we
Yeah,
all
We
genuinely
helped
cared
him with
about him.
love.
Yeah,
I
Jack.
know.
That was a
Love.
perfect example of your love right there, of what you're trying to tell everybody, Jack.
And mine.
I know. I
Yes.
thought we were. I'm very grateful, and I thought we did. I thought we all worked pretty well together with that.
We
And
did for once.
And I was wanting to bring it back to the future. What's possible in the here and now. We can do something.
Jack, sorry for interrupting, Jack. May I ask you something, Jack Talcott?
Please.
Do you think that if we treated each other the way we came together, united to help you tell me, if we did that on a bigger scale, could we create peace in the world the way that we would peacefully care?
Yeah, it's the way Jesus showed. It's the way he taught. It's the way God wants us to be, is to be together.
Was Jesus a hippie?
It's irrelevant what Jesus was as he was. It's what matters is the meaning.
I'm sorry.
The meaning is love beyond anything. I was thinking about this thought earlier, and I didn't type it out, but it is true. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but the belief systems that people cling to, right? And these people,
King Trump,
King Trump, Netanyahu, Hegseth, Gates, Musk. These people have some belief systems that are being
fucked up
enabled.
belief systems, Jack. Fucked up belief systems.
Yeah,
They threaten violence.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the living God, do you think God or any sense of morality a human can have would use violence as a tool of leverage?
Not
we
my
all
God.
do.
Not
We all
God,
do,
Not mine.
not the true
Come
God,
on,
not
man.
Jesus.
Not my God.
Jesus never did. He said love was the ultimate balance maker.
The
Love
God of
was
the
the
Bible
ultimate
literally
balance.
did.
He did. He literally said.
I was thinking about the connections between God and water and life and love. And there's a connection between all of those, right? Life and water go together, at least from our experience. And if we can flow through life like water, seeking the path of least resistance, being powerful, right? When the time comes, you bring that power that will wash away everything, bring away and transform everything. And then just like water, as we travel through the time of our life, we pick up all sorts of debris and all sorts of things become a part of us. And yet, when we reach this point where there's a little more stillness, just like the water, the debris can settle, and then we become refreshed again. God is good.
God is amazing. He can turn water into snowflakes, water into wine, walk on water. I think you're onto something, Jack, with the water. There's water in our bodies. I think our bodies are 80 to 90% water. Water might be one of the keys here.
Right. Well, there are
Could
many
be.
pieces. There's many pieces that come together, and water is a mystery for sure. But there's people alive today in today's world that are studying different structures of water, the way the different structures do different things, the way
Healing
it interacts
waters.
with everything. Yeah, we're at a point of technological advancement and discovery that we could truly overcome a lot of old things, like a lot of diseases and a lot of corruption and a lot of wars can actually go away if we're willing to work that.
Hey, Jack.
I
Jack,
bought
you know
some holy water.
Jack, we were talking about water. You know, remember Jesus' first miracle, Jack? What was it? Turning water into wine, Jack. And I think we
mentioned
need
that, yeah.
Thirsty Thursday, Jack. And I think if we had a good party together, I think people need to party, Jack. Jesus was a party guy. I mean, Jesus loved getting people together, having a good time, people celebrating life and love, Jack. And that's what we need here. We need to uplift this world, Jack.
Dolphin Jesus rides the waves of water.
Jack, I think of my Jesus as like the lead singer of Leonard Skinner. You know what I mean? That's how I think of my Jesus, Jack.
Life, yeah. I mean, everything can be anything. It's just a matter of what perspective you choose. And I'm finding that's kind of annoying here.
I'm sorry, Jack. I wanted to ask you a question, though.
What is he,
On a
Flipper,
serious
Jack?
note-
What is this guy trying to be Flipper?
No, hold on. On a serious note about the data centers, they're using a lot of the water in America. They're stealing these big corporations. What do you think we should do with them? How can we push back against the data centers stealing our water to cool these computers and stealing our land as well
Yeah,
in America?
it's the exact same solution for a lot of different things. Doesn't have to be me, but someone, if Donald Trump represents the United States government, I think in this image, it's just, I represent the people. And I think it's time for the people to get the government under control, because they're doing a better job of protecting the corporations, and they're not considering the people. And it's a sick game. This entire, this worldwide economic system, which truly is a monopoly. Despite the different currencies, it's still
Yes.
one group, right?
100%.
Monopolizing the issuance of money. And this economic system literally has mankind at war with mankind.
They got us by the balls of the currency, and no matter what currencies they control, as you said, it doesn't matter if it's a Deutsche Mark or it's a dollar or a pound,
Right.
Or a shekel in Israel. Yeah,
Jack,
they,
you gotta
they've got us.
tell Trump. You gotta go up to Trump and tell him, "So long and thanks for all the fish, Jack. Get him out of here, Jack."
Kick him in the balls. Yeah, I think you should kick him in the balls.
No, we're gonna talk about peace. We're gonna talk about peace and nature, and then we can discuss about urban rebuilding, right? Because he calls himself
In
a
Baltimore?
property guy.
I saw Baltimore on the building there. Do you think there can be your urban renewal in Baltimore City?
Dude, there can be renewal all around the world, reconstruction, rebuilding, right?
Renewal, rejuvenation, Jack.
Yep, all of that.
Would you baptize Trump? Do you think maybe he needs to be baptized, or maybe an exorcism? He might have demons or something. Seriously, this is a serious question. He's under spiritual influence. I don't think it's just Trump doing this. I think it's dark forces.
Do you think that matters right now?
Yes, I do, because we have to reach him somehow. You mentioned you would speak to Trump about nature. I don't think Trump knows about nature. I don't think he goes out in nature.
Jack, he's saying that what if Trump is like that king from Rohan? That was like in the Lord of the Rings. He was like under that spell, remember?
Is that like Nebuchadnezzar or whatever?
Yeah, kind of. Like, yeah, the king of Rohan, he was like controlled by Saruman from Isengard while he was a king. So he was like corrupted, Jack, remember?
Controlled by a Jewish sorcerer. I'm just trying to help Jack reach this creature, Trump.
Well,
I don't think Trump is fully human.
I mean, there's a lot of words there, but really, here in America, we are within the belly of the beast, and it is modern day Babylon. And the babbling buffoon at the top, Mr. Trump, is evidence that should not be denied or ignored. There is corruption that can only be addressed through the people. And I suggest it's time for Americans to unite together to protect the rest of the world from our own government and corporations.
Jack, Trump is like the Dark Lord Morgoth.
He's a reptilian, according to David Icke. I don't know if you knew that, but
it doesn't matter.
He's a monster.
No, it doesn't matter. He's in the position. So the truth is the truth. Mankind can continue this path of shitty leadership and visible corruption, and we can keep hearing about other people dying and suffering until it comes to our own homes, and then we'll be dying and suffering. And really, it's the same continuing game of the owning class hiring the working class to oppress and manipulate the working class.
Kill the bourgeoisie, Jack. Kill them all.
No, I grew up in the working class, and the systems drove me nuts. I didn't realize I was insane until God allowed me. And so I'm telling everyone, please, God is the answer. The way of Jesus is the way. Trust in those two things, and you'll figure it out. It's
give love a
that
chance.
simple.
Trust God.
Well, and that's why I think between my devotion to God, my commitment, and my past experience, it doesn't have to be me, but I feel pretty prepared for this idea I keep saying.
Jack, can we sing a song? We are the world.
We
We
are.
are the children.
We
Remember that
are.
song? That's what I feel like we should
All
all sing
we
on
are
the.
saying,
We are saved.
give
Like Jack,
peace a chance.
give Jack a chance.
I knew you were going to say that. Give Jack a chance. Jack, would you bring Trump a Big Mac or something instead of a cupcake, instead of a vegan cupcake?
Actually,
To butter 'em up?
all I'm asking people to do is to consider the idea as having value. And it doesn't have to be me. The end goal is throughout the world. No more government and corporate secrecy. People got to stop lying to people. And the best way to do that is for honest people to honor the truth. Topic
I
of the
agree.
live stream. So I also mentioned that the best place to go for the heavenly answers is to God. So if people will allow themselves to pray for an answer, picture this idea. I don't have to go anywhere. All I'm asking is for a video call with Donald Trump. Someone's got to be able to connect him to me. They can use their own systems and shit. I don't care. I just want to talk
Welcome back.
Jack's got the whole world in his hands. Jack's got the whole world in his hands. Sorry, go ahead, Jack.
Kenny.
Welcome back, Ken.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kenny. Oi, Kenny.
Yeah.
What's up, Kenny? What's on your mind?
My name is Groundskeeper Willie. Would you happen to tell me where the nearest grease casket is?
Telltale signs of a Trump-obsessed high control group. Monolithic focus. Every global event, personal struggle, and moral question is funneled back into the singular narrative of opposing the hated figure. Nuances are entirely erased. The world is viewed
Entirely
exclusively
erased.
through the lens of this crusade.
He rolls his
Politics is
R's
framed
like a
as an
Mexican.
apocalyptic battle
Let
of
him-
absolute
Who killed
good
Kenny?
versus absolute evil.
Let him go.
The
Let him
leader
go.
convinces his followers that every survival of civilization depends entirely on maintaining absolute ideological purity against a single target. Members are restricted to consuming media that validates the leader's obsessive hatred. Any alternative perspective, balanced reporting, or mild critique of their own side is branded as treason or betrayal. The leadership positions themselves as the only true resistance, demanding absolute financial, emotional, and psychological submission, under the guise of saving the democracy or fighting
pause
the
you.
monster, Donald
Kenny.
Trump.
Kenny, gotta pause you. Gotta pause you.
Go for it.
And the reason is, I don't mean to be rude, but I've sat through these a few times and you haven't really allowed any back and forth conversation. And I'm questioning my judgment. Should I allow you to continue when I'm not allowed to participate in your ideas about me and what I'm doing?
Sure, okay.
Because it seems like you're trying to generalize and kind of identify what I'm doing, but
I am,
What-
yes.
what I'm doing confuses a lot of people. But the thing
Jack.
is yeah.
Go on.
Well, if I was trying to remember what I heard, and it seemed I was generically you were labeling. It felt like yesterday you were identifying as like a cult leader and a manipulator and a narcissist posing as a spiritual guy. I didn't argue because I know who I am, dude. That ain't me. That ain't me. And today, to generalize, to try to identify groups that might oppose Donald Trump, Well, again, I'm a little bit different than a lot of others, right? But there's a lot of people like me. They see the real honest problems. It's not anything against him. It's just the real problems we see.
Maybe your heart is in the right place, Jack, but you do share a lot of similarities with cult leaders. This whole setup concerns me, actually, and the way you treat dissenters, and I almost felt like you were bullying Duck yesterday as well. You were really giving him a hard time, and he's going through a hard time as it is. I thought you were being really unfair to him. That's typical
Okay.
cult behavior. This obsession fixated on Donald Trump. You're trying to portray yourself as the only savior of civilization against the evil Donald Trump. That really does trouble me. You know?
Yeah, but that's not what it is. I promise you.
You don't
'Cause-
think you're evil. I think what's happened is you've inadvertently become this cult leader, and maybe you're not even aware of it yourself. You know? Maybe you are a victim of your own self-delusion. I keep an open mind, Jack. I'm not judging you as an evil person.
Right.
Yeah, I think your heart's in the right place and you have a lot of redeeming qualities, but this whole setup, you even have your flying monkeys in the comments, like a lot of narcissists do. Trexty, the biggest one, of course. I just want you know, I'm not falling for this thing.
Oh my God.
Keeping it up, I'm learning. You know what? I might be wrong. I might have you wrong, but I'm going to keep listening, Jack. That's all I wanted to say.
I do appreciate
All right. Have a good evening.
Okay. God bless indeed. I did want to reinforce my message. I do get a lot of people confused by me. And folks in the back, thank you for your patience. I'll bring you right back in just a sec. But there is a lot of confusion about me, but legitimately, I cannot simplify it anymore. My path, my answer for you is the same for me, okay? Turn to God and follow Jesus. That's the way every man should live for sure. And, you know, the women welcome to follow that wonderful example too, but it's up to us to be pure, to allow ourselves to be pure. And to be pure is to be cleansed. And to be cleansed just means let go of the toxicity and the negativity. We are hitting that 2-hour mark, but let me please.
Jack, Kenny was a disrespectful little shit there, Kenny. Like, he was trying to insinuate that you have some kind of Trump derangement when all he talks about is Trump, Jack.
I know.
Like, it's sick misdirection. It's sick. It's real sick, Jack. This is a sick fucking world.
Please, there's a truth. It is a sickness. It's a symptom. It's a symptom of an unclear mind.
It's a symptom that he wants Jack in his life to lead him to the light of God.
Let's be positive. God bless Kenny.
God bless Kenny. God bless Jack. God bless you. Tell me. God bless Craig. Fuck Moose.
God bless Golf. God bless Dolphin Jesus.
God bless Dolphin Jesus. Flipper. Remember that show, Jack? You call him Flipper. Flipper. He is the one. Remember that Flipper show, the Dolphin, Jack?
Oh, hey, what's really actually, it's obvious once you see it. Number one, let's start with a conclusion. Trust me, this God that I've come to know is absolutely glorious and incredible. And I'm so grateful to have stumbled my way into learning how to trust in that God is there, learning how to trust that God is listening, learning how to trust that God is with me, and then really pushing my luck. I believe God is here for me as I am here for God. That sounds like a pretty healthy relationship, doesn't it? Where people are here for one another. Hey, we've got a welcome guest returning, one I do appreciate. Welcome back, Zach. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, Jack. I'll let
Jack,
you finish your thought.
did you
and then
know
I got a
Zach's
question for
favorite
you.
number is 69?
Please allow him to speak. Please go ahead, Zach.
It's funny how that guy just has to find a place on the internet where he can go and troll each day.
You mean everywhere?
Yeah, yeah. But Jack, have you seen this movie, The Long Walk?
I don't know that I have.
It's trending right now because HBO Max added it. It's based on a Stephen King model or novel from 1979. If you get a chance, I think this would be the perfect movie for you to watch and do a review of and see if that might bring something new. I think you would find the movie quite fascinating. As I watched it, I couldn't help but think of you.
Yeah.
He's the center of all of us.
I appreciate it. I'll check it out. What's the context of it?
Well, the context is it's set in an alternate storyline for the United States of America where things went a little bit different in the 70s, and the nation came under a military dictatorship. And now what the military dictatorship does is it picks 50 young men each year to do a long walk, and only one can win. And everybody else who loses gets executed. But what's interesting is the two main characters. One wants to win the race because he wants vengeance because the guy who puts on this contest he executed his father. And the other one came up with a rough life. His parents died in this war that happened that destroyed the nation. Again, it's an alternate world, but a similar world to one we live in. And he lost his parents as a child. He was raised by his drunk uncle, and his drunk uncle died when he was a kid, so he got put in group homes. And he realizes all the world needs now is love, and he wants to win the contest because if you win the contest, you get a huge cash sum. And he wants to just create opportunities for children like him and fill the world with love and help heal. But something very interesting happens in the end of the movie, and that's why I think it would be great if you watched it and see what your take on it would be. I think if you watch the movie, you'll see exactly why I thought of you.
It sounds similar to the Hunger Games concept. What comes to mind is that's subconscious programming for people to accept a ruling authority, and that violence amongst those who want to survive is normal. It's something I was thinking about earlier. The only way there can be a ruling class is if the people are convinced that violence and punishment is the way.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ways that authority rules too. You know, mind controls, getting them to believe in their stories that serve their interests. But yeah, violence is a big tool. But yeah, something very interesting happens at the end of the movie, and I would just like to see your reaction to that. I think you would have the best reaction on the internet.
The two main characters bang each other or what?
Imperious, man, you got to come out of the closet.
Imperious, Zach, I was just waiting for you. You have your head so far up CT's ass. I didn't know what to do. I was just waiting for you.
Imperious. You know, they're streaming right now for guys who are into the kinds of things you're into. You could have a very like-minded conversation. You could be
Zach. I found your don't worry. I found your gay page on Pornhub. Don't worry, Jack. It's okay.
Come on, guys.
You see what's on his mind.
One of them kind of faces, doesn't he?
Hey, Jack.
He does. Zach looks like a guy who's had a lot of shots to the mouth.
Jack, something interesting. What do you think about how Jesus? He never really said anything about homosexuality, but he did speak numerous times against how a man should never marry a divorced woman. What do you think about that?
I didn't really.
Your wife divorced or no?
No, I think he was comparing you to a divorced woman because you can't shut up.
I honestly didn't really focus on that. My focus on his teaching was mercy and forgiveness, compassion, and faith. Faith is the one that I ended up really learning to trust. But Zach, it's really simple. As long as we have a faith in the truth, then we're honest. And it's because of fear that we've got all these real life conspiracies. People are mind programming each other. But when we unite and we show the facts and we show the evidence and we confront the corrupted, the truth can be freely shared. And then I tell you what, man, there won't be a doubt in anyone's mind of how good God is.
Yeah, can I ask Zach a quick question? Zach, when it comes to your number stuff, how does that translate to like the Chinese alphabet and numerals and stuff?
Is the world speaking Chinese, or is the world speaking
Well,
English?
yeah,
I'm pretty
most of
sure
the
in
world
China they
speaks
learn to speak
Mandarin.
English.
Most of the world speaks Mandarin. If you want pure numbers,
I
Just
think
they
the
have the biggest
numbers are gay.
population, but here in the U.S. we don't grow up learning Chinese. In
no,
China,
no, no.
they
So
grow up
the
learning
prophecies only work for like Arabic numerals or what?
Well, Eric, to make a point about what Jack talks about, yesterday we funded a whole bunch of money for the Iran
What if
war,
I'm rich
something
enough I don't
nobody
need to
wants.
gamble? What if I'm rich enough I don't need to gamble? What use does your shit have?
Well, it has a lot of use to see through who's controlling the show. Again, case in
But if
point,
I'm
yesterday,
Catholic, don't we control the show? I already know who
yesterday
controls
the
the show.
U.S. taxpayer is now on the hook for $95 billion for the war in Iran. And we know that's a special number to the Jesuits, who are created to counter the 95 Theses, and that was the joke of killing Martin Luther King Jr. on the 95th day of the year. But yesterday was 144 days after the war began, and 54 days before the Pope's birthday. Jesuit order equals 144 and 54.
He's not a Jesuit.
That's the point. That's the point of knowing the knowledge, to see who controls the show.
But he's not a
puppet Trump.
Jesuit.
Huh?
He's not a Jesuit.
Who's not?
You're interrupting the flow again, Imperious. Can you calm down?
Pope's not a Jesuit.
He's asking.
But the
He
Pope,
went
but the Jesuits probably run the Vatican at this point.
But they
And
don't.
They are the military order of the Pope.
They're the smallest order.
Was Pete Hegseth picked on the Superior General's birthday? Because he was.
He was picked on whenever birthday the president decided to pick him.
He was picked on November 12th, Arturo Sosa's birthday. This isn't Jack's topic, but again,
How would
that
he
is
be
the point
picked
of
on
the knowledge
November
to see who's
12th? He's not
creating evil in the
confirmed
world.
until January.
Imperious, you're a perfect example of what the Catholic Church is. You're a perfect example.
Rich and good looking?
Well, actually, here, we've got incredible opportunities if we unite together. Between the truth community, the churches, if people can connect to people, we could probably save a lot of human lives.
You're
That's
saving
right.
lives right now, Jack.
Well, and thank you. Actually, you reminded me earlier. Until I'm able to try and achieve this goal, my purpose is to try and help, to try and be of service of the world that I experience, and that's you
Jack,
guys.
if Zach wasn't here with you, he might be the next Zodiac. I mean, Jack, I mean, there's all kinds of number crazy shit out there, Jack.
There's patterns.
There is. Zach notices patterns just like the Zodiac did.
Only in gematria he notices patterns.
He does. Look at it. Look how he's frozen right there. He was saying Jew and he got frozen. He was saying
He's opening up for something though.
And just for the record, these patterns do.
The blowfish.
Hey, just for the record, though, again, these patterns pay the bills. White Sox, that's the Pope's team. Did they pick up their 54th win yesterday? 54 days.
They're
before
one
his
of the
birthday?
worst
Has the
teams
whole
in the
season been
league.
synced
the
with the Pope?
Bills.
They're one of the
All
worst
roads
teams
lead
in the
to Rome.
league. They're one of the worst teams in the league.
Actually, they're not this year. White Sox.
They're not
have a
even.
winning
They're not
record,
going
buddy.
to win
Get
the
caught up.
Central.
But the point is, their whole season is synced with the Pope, who's a Chicago White Sox fan. That's how. That's again. This is how you can see who's actually controlling the stage. Most of the fake truth community blames the small hats.
The Dodgers are
That's
going
not
to
who
win.
it is. It's the church.
The Dodgers are going to win.
Guys, God is revealing it all. We're interpreting it all, and we're doing it all. But
Jack,
we've got
what do you think about deism?
About what?
Deists. Most of the founders were deists.
Okay.
You know what that is?
What the fuck is that?
They believe in a specific God-like, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
right?
it means they believe in some kind of concept of a god, a creator being, but not a specific like religion, Jack. Like for
Believe
example,
that
they
God
weren't
created
like
the world, but God does
Protestant.
not intervene.
They weren't Protestant.
believe in a
That's not
deity,
true.
a
No, that's
creator.
not true
That's
because
it.
they
No
believe that
religion.
God could. No, they believe that God did change things for miracles and things like
A
that.
deity.
They did believe, for example, in miracles. Yes.
Let's see where. Well, now, actually, I understand some of the founders. One of them rewrote the Bible absent the miraculous.
Well, yeah, no, but that was Jefferson. But then you had, I mean, Thomas Paine, who
Imperious,
was a
just
devout
stop.
Catholic.
You're just full of misinformation.
You had
Deism is very
Hancock, who was a
simple.
devout.
It's the belief
Jefferson was
there's a
awesome.
creator.
Jefferson was
but
awesome.
Creator does not intervene in the world. It's that simple.
That's not true because they believed in the physical manifestation of God through the sciences.
Well, what I want to say is the evidence points to that likely being the case.
That's
You
fine.
you can't think God intervenes in this world, Jack. You can't argue that God intervenes in the world.
You want to bet? I can.
Yeah, it would be an easy bet. What is God doing to stop all the evil in the world, Jack?
God created us, Zach. Please
Are you
see
stopping any evil?
Actually,
every moment of evil is an opportunity for good to counter it. That's the point.
I'm actually confronting the confusion as it comes into my experience, and I'm hoping to find a way with an audience of the people in Congress, because they're obviously confused. So, Zach, yes, I see God in everything. Without God, there is no thing. And it is us. We are that which God sent into the world to end the wars and to bring in the new kingdom that was prophesied, where we turn the weapons into plowshares. That's where we're heading.
I think Zach is just offering doubt.
It's
He's
okay.
full of doubt, Jack.
It's okay. He's looked into history and he sees the patterns. I understand his reluctance, but I see what I see.
I mean,
I
Jack.
think he's
I mean, I
Jewish.
think Zach wants to instill doubt so that his number nonsense can give a sense of safety to people, and he can sell it like a charlatan, Jack.
Yeah, he wants profit.
I think what you
putting
guys
money
are doing is you're trying to stop Zach from receiving love, just like you guys are.
No.
Just
Well,
like
we
you're
want to
here
give
for.
Zach love. We're giving
Bullshit,
Zach
Moose.
love. Sometimes love is discipline too, Jack. You know that. It's a little bit of discipline sometimes. He needs to not come in and be so angry to Jack with numbers. He needs to come in. Zach, why don't you do your number magic for good? Like, why don't you look for missing children with? Why don't you look for missing children with your numbers?
Well,
Or why don't you
exposing
look?
evil is good. Exposing
But
the corrupt
gambling is
Catholic
not
Church,
exposing
which
evil.
made a person like you is good.
No, but gambling
Look
is
how
promoting
horrible the
evil.
human being you are, Imperious. You're Catholic.
But
You're the
gambling's
definition
promoting
of
evil.
Catholicism.
Please
Yes,
don't argue.
I'm not, Jack. I'm trying to tell him that, but gambling is promoting
Imperious,
evil.
how many priests went up your little butthole? Which is why you
Jack,
go
look
online
at how
with
he's
all
trying to
this
look at
dynasty
that,
and all this
Jack. Look at that,
homoerotic
Zach.
stuff.
Jack, look at that.
Not
Jack, he's
right.
transferring memories to me.
Please, both of you. Golly jeez, I love
But Jack,
this.
this is confronting somebody who needs to come out of the closet who was likely touched by a priest. This is what this church has done.
Jack, this guy's use so many numbers to talk so many little boys into bed. I can't
Filthy
even understand.
slanderer. How
Jack,
dare you say that about Imperious?
Guys,
How dare you? How dare
Horrible.
you?
How dare you?
We're missing what I'm really suggesting. Okay, all seriousness. Give yourself to God, and then you can see God is with you. But until you're willing to try, you'll just find reasons why God is not here. But there's literally there's a lot of Christians who are waiting for Jesus to return. But the secret is he's always been here.
Jack, I'm nervous. Jack, Zach looks like he's on meth or something right now. He's all twitchy and like, Zach, are you okay? Zach, are you okay? You're like bobbing up and down. You're like twitchy. You're sweaty. Are you all right?
He explained it before. Go ahead, Zach.
Oh, he's riding at dildo. I forgot. My bad. Go ahead. He's riding the Sibian.
He's exercising. He's making the most out of his time.
This is why this Catholic Church, in so many ways, this is the product of the Catholic Church. A boy who was touched, who now go on.
Are you talking about yourself?
This is.
Are you talking about yourself?
Okay. Let's not assume the word. Please.
Just someone under the table.
No, it's.
He's riding a Sibian. You know what a Sibian is, Jack?
Hold on. Seriously. Only you can raise your mind from the gutter. But if you're
only Zach can stop forest fires, Zach. Only you.
Yeah, Daisy knows.
We have to stop those fires, though. That is true.
Daisy, his eyes
That's
would be
true.
bigger.
Zach is riding a Sibian. I agree with Imperious.
It's a little sweaty. It's a little sweaty. Look at him.
It's
Zach,
crazy.
Zach, are you what I call a mouth breather? Do you keep your mouth open all the time while you're breathing and stuff? I usually breathe through my nose.
He's
Jack.
a blowfish. He's a blowfish.
Can you guys stop? I mean, for the love of Pete, man.
Who's Pete? We're just having fun, Jack. It's
Well,
all in good fun. It is.
I know, but you're having fun, but
Well, Imperious is hilarious. I can't help but laugh. I mean, he's funny.
and again, there you go, blaming external circumstances for your behavior because Imperious
I'm
is there.
sorry.
You can't control yourself. You've got to engage in the distraction. Come on now. That's bullshit.
I'm
Come on,
sorry,
Jack.
Jack. It's my fault. It's not his fault, Jack. I'll take responsibility for fucking up, Jack.
No one's fucking up, but we can all do better. Seriously. And
We can all do better. I hope that Zach's breathing problems get better if he's having trouble breathing
do you
through his
have
nose.
any thoughts on the words I've said today, Stephen? I've touched on a number
Absolutely.
of different topics.
Jack,
And
I was
so-
paying attention. You were
Mhm.
encouraging love. I'm trying to be more loving with humor. I love You Tell Me and his wife, and I feel for them, and I tried to express that today. I've been more loving today than I've ever been in my life.
Okay. And the question was actually directed at what did you hear me saying, right? Besides love, that's a pretty obvious one. But then you talked about yourself. So
You
what?
put up the dove meme. I noticed the dove memes, and you put up the one just earlier with you looking like a younger Talcott with shorter hair. I saw that one a couple minutes ago,
Yeah.
but you took it off the screen too quickly. I couldn't see all of it. I noticed you had shorter hair, a younger Talcott in
See,
that one.
Stephen, you are absolutely, thank you. I think you're honest about what you saw.
I
You're
am
total-
honest. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're totally disassociated from this reality that I am.
I'm
Do
trying.
you have identity? Does he have dissociation identity disorder?
I'm
Jack?
a child of
DID?
God.
You think he has DID?
No, I don't have
Jack, or
that.
no?
I don't have that.
Well, here's the reality. Like it or not,
I promise.
Like it or not, I've been through a lot of different awakenings. God had showed me the truth of things that I didn't feel prepared for, but it became true and it became a part of me. Well, that's what I am. I'm a wake-up call. Stephen, you're showing patterns of disassociation. You're creating a false reality.
Jack, you're scapegoating me this whole show. I'm just here like everyone else, and you're targeting.
I didn't ask you to talk. I've been asking you to listen, Stephen. I mean, I checked in with you to see if you were paying any attention to what I
I'm
had
listening.
been saying. Well, Stephen, you say that, but when offered the opportunity and invited to share evidence, you offered none. So that means
So you say. I think I showed evidence.
You're either failing or refusing to cooperate with me, or refusing to pay attention to what you're a part of. And that's
So
not a
you
healthy
say.
way to live.
So you say.
What does that mean?
It means so you say. I think I've been doing.
Right. No shit. I'm saying that. You're an idiot, man. I can't.
Jack, you know, well, I know you'll be winding this down, so it's time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail. I just want to say again, Jack, you know, I've noticed a lot of your detractors like Zach and Josh both have a lot in common. They married wives from Asia. They took them over on boats. And, that may be some reason why they have some kind of anger towards you, Jack. That you didn't bring a wife back from Vietnam when you went there, Jack. They may, have been, why didn't you do that? There is some kind of issue there. I think there's a racial animus. Maybe because you've had so many white women, Jack, they're a little upset and jealous. Who knows? But to Emily in the chat, you can be my next white woman. I love you. I love her. I do. He loves me too. She said,
Anyway,
Jack. Okay. Anyways, we'll move on from Emily. Mariah, I'll pee on you later. Craig, you're sick. Chat, I hope you all die in a biological bubonic
No, we
plague.
don't.
Have a good afternoon, Jack. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I really want to slap you, Imperius.
Cows, man.
You can put me in the back, dude. I'll talk to you after.
Much love. Thank you for joining, Craig. Got Kenny showing back up. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, so the way you're treating Stephen there is very cult-like behaviour, accusing
Is
him
it?
of being disassociated and
Uh-huh.
trying to create a false reality, shaming him, and then you've kicked him off.
Okay.
Lambasting him for simply speaking. I think he was being very reasonable and calm with you, actually. And when I went
Okay.
off, you tried to pathologize me just for dissent. This is cult-like behaviour, Jack.
You got it all figured out,
Yeah.
Kenny. Do you have any questions now that you've convicted me?
No, I don't. I'm
So no
observing and
questions,
I'm watching
right?
you.
I know
Yeah.
you
You're
found
Yeah.
an opinion, Kenny. Again,
It's
and
what
that
I'm observing in
opinion,
you. It's what I'm observing in you,
Kenny.
Jack.
Kenny, I love you. Thank you for sharing your opinion.
You're very welcome.
All right. Anything else, brother? All right. Zach, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I always find it funny how so many people come over here just to harass you. It is interesting. And the same people, like Steven, I know he's been around here doing the same thing for over a year, and I don't know who this new guy is with the accent who just came on to defend him. And I'm just in my mind, I'm going like, what is it? Is it because Jack speaks against the military-industrial complex? They got online agents that this is what they come and do. You're a cult leader, Jack, because you hate all the killing and death and needless destruction in the world. What a cult leader you are. I get called that too for speaking against the machines. Like, I think the actual cult is our culture, where so many people just go along with this horrible nonsense that needs to stop in its tracks. Yeah, again, we don't agree on everything, obviously, but we can agree on the military-industrial complex needs to be stopped. Again, I mean, we were told by the president, who essentially brought it into being as he went out of office. He warned about it, and he said it could grow beyond our worst nightmares. And I mean, look at it now. We got like this militarized police. We got flock cameras everywhere. I live in a town of 4,000 people. I got a flock camera pointing through my front window and my back window. I mean,
dude, this is insane. Here, I don't know if you've seen this, a little AI fun. We are experiencing real life with cartoon characters in power, and there's people pulling the strings on these yokels, Musk and Trump and Netanyahu, Hegseth, Gates. It's insane, man.
yeah, I would agree, and you already know who I say is the puppeteers. Who do you think are the puppeteers, Jack?
I don't know. Here, actually, this is Jack. Honestly, I don't know the true names of God, and I don't know the true names of the people on the world who are pulling the strings. But I know that God's hand moves powerfully, and in the free market, it's the invisible hand of selfishness and greed.
Yeah, that's definitely a part of it.
I'm wrapping up, brother. Anything you want to promote or share?
No, I really do wonder why you got the same people just here harassing every day rather than, and I mean, that's what I see in humanity too. It's just nobody knows how to cooperate. Everyone wants to fight and argue. People have bought into the authority. You go against the authority, you're the problem. I know Malcolm X has a great quote about that. I forget exactly how it goes, but essentially he says, if you're not careful, you'll be essentially worshiping the tyrants and hating the person speaking against the tyrants. So I know it's not quite that way, but that's pretty much what the extent of his quote is, and that's what I've always seen. I mean, when I heard that quote for the first time, I said, that's exactly how it is. It's really exactly what's going on here.
From a psychological perspective, it does make sense. It's the projection of personality. It's the projection of the insecurity. It comes out as blame and all sorts of crap, but it's all from trauma. And if you go back to the real source, the greatest source, it's this international money scheme. The economic system funds the state, and the states protect the corporations, and all of these are seeking to exploit the people. And so mankind's at war with itself, and since everyone's carrying around confusion and unhealed trauma, they support the oppressor. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. There's a reason they get us young. The indoctrination starts at a young age, and that goes from the state school system. I think also the religion, Jack. I mean, they get most of us in Sunday school before we're even in kindergarten. So,
Teaching
and
children
again,
to
I
fear.
grew up in the church. I grew up Lutheran. I spent the majority of my childhood in the church. There's a lot of good there, but there's also a lot of things that aren't good.
I saw someone online, he actually named it specifically as the most evil people in the world are those who teach children to be afraid, especially about hell.
Well, and a lot of religious teaching is fear based.
Yep. So far, we're going to change it, Zach.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, Jack, I don't know. Maybe you want to take a similar. I've decided after 13 years of speaking out to adults, I need to go back to what I was doing, working with kids. The adults' minds are largely sealed. It's the children who want to know things, and they're the future anyway. So
That is the best path, because then the children can teach the parents. But we still got to change the parents too to get them to listen to the children more. But we're growing, we're learning. I know I did better job than my parents, and I trust my son will do better than I did. But Zach, I'm going to drop you out. Any final words?
no, take care, Jack.
Many blessings to you, brother. Hey, sincerely, to all who tuned in, whether now or later, if you miss the beginning, I do try to start these streams with a little bit of flow and inspiration, and I do bring the joy. That's my goal. At least I try to be more consistent with that. But the end result is the end result. We're walking each other through time in these individual paths of life. But if we can help one another, give each other a shoulder to lean on, remind each other, hey, you're better than this, or hey, you're stronger than this, or hey, what about this idea, or what about, have you thought about this, right? When we support each other, when we encourage each other, you're doing so many things. The water molecules in your body, they feel and they remember the positive energy that you're sharing. But if you're caught up in fear and you're caught up in anger, well, you're telling your inner spirit that there's things to be afraid of, there's things to be angry about. And then your spirit connects to the universe and says, hey, apparently they want more things to be afraid of, more things to be angry about. And it just ends up in this loop. But the loop of darkness also works in the light. Okay. Give power to the light. Give power to the light and find the light within you, the light of hope, the light of strength, the spark of life that brings your breath into consciousness and awareness and just being, right? Because this gift of life, we don't know when it's going to end. We don't know exactly how or why it started, but let's just accept we're here while we're here, and this is our lifetime to create a better world for everyone. So I'll say this again in closing, truly. Well, the purpose is peace. Join me in this idea that ending wars is the way. There's a path and a way, and it's really just to stop fighting. That's the way to find peace. But in the future, when honest people honor truth, when honest people honor truth, the truth is freely shared with compassion, with joy, with gratitude of being able to share wisdom and knowledge with someone else. Well, then God's love is going to reign supreme, because everybody will be like, woohoo, I get to live again today. And the world just keeps getting better and better and better, even though the new kingdom is just getting started. It's already here. I hope you're following that train of thought. And I hope you can latch on to greater things happening. And I don't know if I can get my outro. Something's going on with my StreamYard, so I may just have to shut her down. Brothers and sisters, thank you again. Until next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and walk with faith so you can live without fear. Thank you again, and God bless us all.